It is very nice to greet you again. In today's video we will talk about the following. Getting your ex back after a year or more apart. One of the most popular questions I get is, how do I get my ex back after a year apart? It's an interesting question. The truth of the matter is that time plays a huge role in what kind of strategies you can employ to get your ex back. The first thing you need to keep in mind when trying to get your ex back after this period of time is that a completely different set of rules must be in place for you to have a chance. The whole game has changed. You must have a truly legitimate reason for wanting to get back together. Your reason must be so good that it's worth it. Below I've shown you some examples of reasons that are legitimate. 1. Good reasons to get your ex back. You broke up on a whim, impulsively. You broke up over a fight, and it was the only fight you ever had. You were both really happy together for most of the relationship. You both want the same things out of life together. 2. No contact rule? I'm sure you've already realized that I'm a huge fan of the no contact rule. Because that's how important I feel it is, and even though I mention it, once again, it's for a completely different reason. The no contact rule won't really work in this specific case, getting your ex back after a year or more of separation. Why doesn't it work? Well, unless you've been texting, calling, or emailing your ex for the entire year you were apart, then you've already done your own version of no contact. The no contact rule is as much about timing as it is about cutting your ex off after a breakup. For example, if I was dating you and we broke up, implementing the no contact rule immediately after the breakup would be an effective tactic because of timing. 3. So, what are you supposed to do? Is it too late? No, it's never too late to get your ex back. People seem to be under the impression that as time goes on, their chances of being able to successfully get their ex back decrease. While that may be true in some cases, I think that in general, being late has quite a few advantages. The first thing you need to keep in mind is that both men and women are always thinking about their ex. However, I would say that the biggest advantage is the fact that you have a history with this person. Your goal is to use your history with your ex to spark feelings. 4. You need to look good. Essentially, you need to look like someone who successfully got over the breakup and is better than ever. I suggest you do the following things. Go to the gym. Get in the best shape of your life. Update your wardrobe. Get a new haircut. Start eating healthier. Take care of any skin problems, acne, etc. Take care of your teeth. 5. What, when, and how to contact your ex. In my opinion, having someone you haven't talked to in a long time contact you, seemingly out of the blue, can be a little awkward. In my opinion, the best way to combat this awkwardness is to use texting. It's personal, calm, and the social norm these days. While getting your ex back is the real goal, to achieve this, you will have to meet your ex in person. My goal for this particular section is to put you in a position where you can do just that. So I'm trying to get you on a date. 6. Basic texting rules. No one texts like, hey, what's up, hi. Every text should have substance and depth. I always like to say that your text should be so good that it's impossible not to respond. Always end the conversation. Okay, always is a little strong, but do your best to be the one to end the conversation. You can't get mad, no matter how mad it makes you. Keep your texts positive and pleasant. Don't text back immediately. 7. How to start the conversation. Starting a conversation with your ex doesn't have to be so hard. I've created 3 simple rules for you when it comes to the first text you send. If your text doesn't meet these 3 rules, then you wouldn't send it because you most likely won't be able to establish a conversation thread with your ex. The first text needs to have substance, but it can't be too long. You have to put yourself in your ex's position and determine what he or she would think if you sent this text out of the blue. Happy, scared, angry? You can't invite your ex to dinner, hang out, etc. So, those are the basics, but following the above tactic isn't going to get your ex back just because of you. You're going to have to do a lot more. You are an essential part of what we do on this channel. For this reason, we keep an eye on what you need, and if it is your desire to recover your ex correctly and effectively, you must click on the link below.